Hey everyone, it's Brianna from Iris Floral Farm. I have so many exciting things to share with you guys about the farm and this upcoming season, but unfortunately I can't yet. Anyway, stay tuned for the next week and we'll be coming out with some exciting news. But in the meantime, I wanted to talk about seeds, and because it's almost spring and it's about time to be starting all of our seeds, I just wanted to go over the different types that I use and that I recommend and that are my favorites and also my least favorites. So, starting with my favorites, and it's kind of a tie. I really like both Johnny's and I like Botanical Interest a lot, and I'm going to tell you why. So I like Johnny's because it gives me everything that I need as a grower. This has all of the information that I need. It has the name, obviously, of what I'm growing. It has the days to maturity. It has how high it gets. It has the germination rate, which is important for me because if it has a really high germination rate, I'm only going to put one seed per soil block. But if it has a lower germination rate, like 85 or below, I'm going to put 2 per cell. So it's important when I'm starting my seeds to know that. It also has all of the information about how deep I need to plant them, how far apart I need to space them. This has great information for me as a flower farmer. At the bottom, it gives me harvest information. So it tells me specifically for this flower how I'm going to harvest it to get the longest vase life. Johnny's, awesome. I've had a little bit of germination issue with my sweet peas from Johnny's this year, but most of the time, all my stuff from Johnny's is solid. So my other favorite is the Botanical Interest, and this is a Colorado company, so I'm a little bit biased, but they have beautiful illustrations on their seed packets. They have all the information that I need except for germination rate, so they don't have that on there, but other than that, they tell me how to start it outside, how to start the seed inside, which way they recommend starting it, and then, so this is the back, it shows you what the seedling looks like, which is so awesome because if I'm seed sowing in the field, then I need to know what the seedling looks like versus what a weed looks like. So I can just quickly reference like, hey, is this my seedling or is this a weed? So that's great. Also, it has all this information inside. So when you open it up, it just gives you all kinds of cool information about the flowers. They also give you harvest information, but it's kind of general for cut flowers. It's not as specific for this specific type of flower, but so anyway, Johnny's and Botanical Interests are my favorite. My next favorite, and I use these more in the garden, like my personal garden, than I do in the flower field, but I really like these Seeds of Change brand, and I like these waterproof packets because sometimes when I'm starting seeds, I'm spraying with water and water gets on the packets, and then if you get a packet full of seeds wet, they're going to either rot or they're going to germinate in the packet. So I love that this packet is waterproof. And I also like that on the back it includes the planting zones. So this, just at a quick look, you can look at it and it'll tell you what month to start your seed. You're not having to figure out frost dates and all that stuff. So that's awesome. I also like Burpee. This is a very widely available brand of seeds. It's all of your big box stores for the most part, and it gets all the good information as well. So this gives you how many days to harvest, it tells you how much sun, how to space them, the depth to plant them in. So Burpee is solid and it has pictures, awesome. So Fleuret, I love their hand-drawn illustrations. I mean, the seed packet is beautiful. It's this craft paper, which is a nice touch. But it kind of, as a grower, it falls short for me personally. And that's because it doesn't give me a lot of the information that I need. So it doesn't tell me the depth to plant the seed, which is pretty key. It doesn't tell me the temperature of the soil for germination. It doesn't tell me if it needs light or no light for germination. There's a lot of detailed description about the flower on the Fleuret packet. So up here, like this is all kind of just describing what the flower looks like. And as a grower, I kind of already know that. So I think that these seeds are nice, but I think they're directed more at like maybe the home grower who wants more information about what the flower looks like maybe isn't so interested in all the details of the science of germinating them. I don't know. But the Fleuret seeds germinate very well for me, so that kind of makes up for some of that. My least favorite, and I still do order them occasionally, but Eden Brothers. So some of their seeds, these are both the same company. Some of them have like a picture and detailed planting instructions on the back. So this tells me when about to plant them, how deep to plant them, how much to space. But it does not tell me, it doesn't really tell me much else. And then some of their seed packets, like this one, it's the same company, and all it says on the back is Balm. And it doesn't give me all of this is all just saying how to very generally plant seeds, but it doesn't give me really any other information. So these are, as far as seed packets, these are the least informative. So anyway, there are other seed companies that I didn't talk about today that are more available for growers and in bulk orders. Geoseeds and Glockner are some, but these are seeds that are all available on the home grower market, and so these are the ones I wanted to go over. So if you guys have any, sorry, my cat just jumped on my table. So if you guys have any questions about any of these seeds, please feel free to let me know. If I could, I would use a ton of the Botanical Interest. If I could get these in bulk, and if they had a little bit more wider availability, like Johnny's has a lot more options in terms of cut flowers. So, but the seed packet is kind of boring. It has all the information, but this one, like if I could have all these illustrations, it would be great, because when I have people ordering flowers or brides ordering a bouquet, I would love to be able to show them, all of these pictures together, versus right now I have to print out pictures of all of the stuff that I'm growing, and it would be great to just have it all like this. So anyway, I think I've talked long enough. Again, some exciting news is coming up later this week, so make sure you're staying tuned to our channel, and I hope that everyone is having a wonderful weekend, and talk soon.